Watch the rude boy spit now. Musical chairs make a man sit down. Any size, little rave or big crowd, somebody's gonna die here like Chris Brown. Picture me broke in the hood, on the run from the police up to no good. Driving with no license, 2 packs in the passenger seat looking like Shug. Fuck that, I gotta get paid, I swear. I'm trying to be the hustler of the year. I've been killing it for lots of years, put money on my head.
All the shotty, but if him up and get brocky, all I know is this and get donkeys. You man down, swords don't need shankies, no shankies. From Quake back, he got lanky, smoke explicit blow.
Yo, you're listening to the sounds of Cork, A Ferron, aka PTBM, and this is the 091 show. I've lost track of the episodes, I won't lie, but today I have a guy that you don't know about right now, but you will know. Goes by T.Y. the Poet.
If you didn't know, you know. Okay, what's happening?
Go his best battle rapper.
Only battle rapper, man.
Only.
Go seems dead at the moment, man.
Talk to us about that.
Oh, man. I was there when I first got into it. I was like fucking 11, man. I fucking started listening to these boys called DFI, the Fighting Irish League. That's years ago. The boys Nugget, Jambo. Everybody's into battle rap, know these boys, but most people won't. Do you know Jambo? You know the Irish rapper? He was on it. Do you know Nugget? You ever heard of him? He was part of Redzer. Or them boys? Yeah, they were all part of it back in the day, man. Listen to them, got onto the American shit, a league called A-Hat, based out of Las Vegas. And they went viral back in the day. They're dead now as well. And then I just started getting into it from there. Loved it. Then the Irish scene went dead, which was really fucking depressing. And then the boys, Rory and Podge, rap is full, subscribe though. Them boys started up like 2 years ago, and scene's been flying ever since, man. We're getting back on it.
Yeah, and how did you get into that? Where did you pick that up from?
To actually start it, like.
Yeah.
I was watching it. I saw the Irish boys were back in it, and I watched a few battles from their first event, and I was like, right, I could kill every one of these fuckers. Like, that's what was in my head, and I was just like, okay. And I belled Podge, and I was like, give me a tryout. And he was like, sound. It was like a few months then, and Podge hit me up, and he was like, I have a trial for you in July, I think it was, July the 6th of this summer. It was a card called Deadline Day. Some fiend called Bear, all of his fucking friends.
I saw that stuff.
Yeah, all of his friends were like battling already. They all convinced him to do it. And I was basically being told, man, you're going to lose. This fucking kid is going to try and beat somebody. Oh, you're a child, man. And I came in and made him look like an absolute handicap. I just started from there, man. I'm 2 battles deep. Next one tomorrow.
What's the bar from that?
From that one,
skimming. Like a feminist.
It was fill him up with drugs like a chemist is. They're pulling teeth on my dentist shit, skin him, then stick his fur back on just so I can repeel him like a feminist.
I heard that.
Yeah, that was I was buzzing when I wrote that, man. I was like, yo.
How long did that take?
What?
How long does the writing process take? Or is it all freestyle? Is that what you're trying to
No, it's not a freestyle. Good luck, man. Battle rap hasn't been freestyle since fucking 2008, man. It's not freestyle at all. It's it depends though. It depends how motivated you are. Like this battle I have now, I only finished writing last week. Yeah. But my battle for Lizzie, I finished writing about 2 weeks beforehand because I just wanted to kill that girl. And like.
But that was because you were the underdog.
Yeah, this one I'm not. But you know, when you're the king, you have to show what the king can do. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm the best newcomer in the country, without a question. I will kill any newcomer in England. Don't even try and say I won't, because I'd murder them all. They're all little idiots, man. And there's fuck all out. Like, I'm the best, man. I don't know what to say. Like, what?
You see that self-belief?
It's not self-belief, man. It's facts. That's like, what? Like, I understand people who might say, oh, you haven't proved it. But I will. So, there's no worries. Like, I've only had 2 battles.
When's the next one?
Tomorrow. Tomorrow, yeah. Against
no time.
So it's a fiend from Belfast called Stray, man. Oh, little retard, man. I swear to God.
Yeah.
He's like 5 foot nothing, ginger boy, and he's like off his head on coke the whole time, man. He's just gonna get absolutely destroyed. I swear to God. Little retard, man. Oh. Well,
so is the beef and the backstory to these clashes, they're big, yeah?
There's no
really no feelings like that.
Nah. There's a couple battles that will happen like once a year where there's proper beat, like where people really, really dislike each other.
Yeah.
But mostly it's just for the sport, man. It's just to see who's the better rider, who's got the better stage presence, just seeing who's better, using insults in rhyme form. Like that's but there are a couple, like there's a battle that I think's happening tomorrow as well over in London on a car called Smack It. There's Summer Madness 8.
Yeah.
Ran by Smack, boys from New York, they're coming over, and I think it's happening. John the Don versus Hollow the Don, which are two like massive lads in the fucking scene, and they've hated each other for a long time. Like that's a proper grudge match. Like these boys want to kill each other. And
that's another interesting thing about battle rap, that like it's an international thing and people get to travel with it.
Yeah, it's massive. It's like it's a very secluded fucking community, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Most, if you don't know about battle rap, then you've no idea what's going on, but once you know about it, you can see, like, the place where battle rap is the biggest is the Philippines.
The
Philippines, man. Would you imagine that? That's where it's a bit, the biggest battle rappers are all from the Philippines. None of them speak English, they all speak in Filipino or whatever the language is, and they rack in like fucking 100 million views per battle. Mad scene up in Russia.
Yeah.
And like the best one from there just came through and beat one of the best battle rappers in America on his first ever English battle.
Yeah.
And he just came through and slaughtered him, there's leagues all over the world, man. All over the world. But
did you get to travel with it yet?
No, I will be next year. I'm looking to go to London, and I'm also looking to go to. See, none of this is, the London one hasn't really been confirmed yet, but it will be very soon, and the other one hasn't been confirmed. But that's just say it's another continent, yeah.
A different continent.
A different continent to Europe. That's what I'm gonna say on that, and that's gonna be big. Yeah. Like that's gonna be class. I'm buzzing for that one. I just have to get it all sorted and make sure the dates are right and everything like that. Yeah. Get the flights.
So, you've gone into battle rap. You're saying that you're not putting too much time into making your own songs and music like everybody else.
Well, sorry, I have a lot of shit written, but I don't have the beats for them. Like I have music to some of them, but actual beats like I don't have to them, and that's a problem for putting my music out there. So I'm just focusing on battle rap for the moment because it's a lot easier to make. Because all I have to do is write 3 rounds and then show up. Like that's all I have to do. Yeah. Whereas with music, it's a little bit harder to get everything organized and stuff like that. Get all the recording organized and all that shit. So I'm just waiting. I'm waiting on finding someone that I can proper work with, so I can, like, I'd love to be able to spend 2-3 weeks just in a studio with someone recording my first EP or my first few tunes. Like, do you know what I mean?
I'll pass you a few numbers after this stuff.
Sound, man. Nice one.
So you must have grew up off Lord of the Mics as a kid then? Yeah.
No, well, like I watched Lord of the Mics quite a lot, but not until I'd already seen battle rap.
Oh, okay.
Lord of the Mics came, like, because my sister knew all about that shit, and I showed my sister, I think it was the Irish shit, and she was like, why aren't they spitting to a beat? That's most people's biggest problem with battle rap, is there's no beat to it. Do you know what I mean? It's a cappella. It's more like spoken word. Yeah. In some cases, it's more like spoken word than actual hip hop. So she was like, nah, you need to watch this, and showed me Lord of the Mics, and I loved that, but I didn't grow up off it. Like I grew up watching battle rap more than Lord of the Mics, and then there's Lord of the Mics grew into like Grime aside and all that shit. Yeah, which is class. Like it's sick. But
would you ever try and get on that?
Nah, I can't spit on Grime. That's not me. I'm not gonna try that.
I said that's not me.
Oh shit, yeah. But no, I'm not like.
It's not your bag.
Nah, I'm not gonna try something that I've tried before and I know I can't do. Do you know what I mean?
I hear that.
I know the type of music I like to write, and I like the sound of coming from my own voice, and Grime just isn't it.
So, outside of battle rap, what kind of music are you listening to?
What kind of music? A lot of new age West Coast hip hop, but mostly UK drill and Grime and Afro is what I'd be mainly listening to at the moment. Just cause the production value of it is fucking insane. Like it's incredible. Like I don't understand how these young lads are making tunes that are fucking classics. Like, do you know what I mean? It's insane. So I love that shit, and the lyricism in it as well is mad. Like I don't understand how.
Well, that's debatable. Some of it is.
Yeah, but the thing is that like the majority of these boys have lyricism. So, and if they don't have lyricism, they're not trying to be lyricists. Yeah. That's the difference between here and America at the moment.
I hear that stuff.
You know, like I'm not listening to all this Gucci gang. Like, fuck that, man. I'm bothered. I hear some little Egypt, man.
You can probably hear voices behind this. We've got a full studio today. Everybody's in here. You'll see the next few episodes who it was. You get me? But I don't say anything. So drill. But then, what about grime and that?
I love grime, but there's not enough of it being made at top quality at the moment. Like in the last 6 months. Do you know what I mean? Like it was serious for a while, but the last few months, I don't know. Maybe it's just not coming up on my feeds.
I agree with you, but the reason I wouldn't like say it out loud is like, how many times have people said that grime is dead?
I'm not saying grime is dead, but it looks like it's gonna die. Do you know what I mean? It's not there yet.
Legs.
But what?
So drill took over.
Yeah, literally. That's why. It's because these boys took over with drill, and drill is easier to listen to than grime.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's the best thing about drill. You like it's set so that you say words here, and then words here, and then words here, and everybody can hear them. All you have to do is count the right amount of syllables and make it rhyme.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And as long as you're actually talking about stuff you do, it's probably gonna be fire. But you know what I mean? Like that's like so it's so easy for the ears to pick everything up that they're saying, and as long as you have conviction in your voice with that shit, it sounds sick. Do you know what I mean? It really does sound sick.
Yeah.
Whereas with grime, there's so many people who can't keep to a grime beat that try and do grime, and it's so frustrating.
Yeah, it takes skill to do grime.
It really does, man. But it takes skill to do drill as well.
Yeah.
But the perfection of drill is in the production, whereas the perfection of grime is in the flow. And
I
most of
these
these boys,
though, because I remember when 6-7 dropped,
yeah,
and the bass and the way that
Yeah.
the way that a speaker would wobble when you
Do you know
talk,
what I
that was
mean?
different.
Like,
We've never
it's-
seen nothing like that before.
drill. You can sit there and listen to yourself and listen to the lyrics and be like, "Yup, out that this feels hard as fuck. This makes me feel like a fucking like a gangster." But you can also go to a house party and put it on, and the whole house be dancing. Do you know what I mean? Like it's music that's easy to listen to, and that's all people really want, man. As long as you're good, you just need to be easy to listen to. Because if someone's there spitting grime and you can't understand what the fuck they're saying, you have to go, "Oh, what was that, man? Oh, I didn't catch that. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck's he saying?"
Yeah.
I won't turn it off, man. I don't care enough about you, like, to listen to your music if I can't cop what you're saying. Do you know what I mean?
Believe.
And I think that's the biggest problem with grime. Too many people who can't do it are trying to. If it was just boys that are absolutely sick and can keep that flow and their fucking dictation of all the words are fucking sick,
Yeah.
grime would like those boys, like Dizzy's last fucking album. Is that Dizzy's last album?
Rasket.
Yeah, but like.
Shut
But it's
down.
still easy to listen to.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like it's. Whereas if you hear the lad from the estate, there's a lad from everybody's estate who spits. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck you're saying, man. I grew up with you. Do you know what I mean?
So how do you feel about this the Irish attempt so far at grime? There hasn't been many of them.
Right. I've only heard 3 fiends. And these 3 fiends are fucking shite, man. They really are. They're called LDK, and honest to God, man, these boys are like they don't know what they're at. Do you know what I mean?
They
Like
got risky roads though. That was a big look.
no, it wasn't. It was a horrible look, man. So all these people are going, Irish grime is dead. Irish drill is dead. They watched that shit first. That's why. To be fair,
Okay.
like you hear actual boyos talking, and they're like actually doing what they're at.
Yeah.
You will understand it. There's no way you couldn't like that. If you don't like that, you're hating. But if you hear them boys LDK, and they're like, "Oh, this is Irish grime. This is what the Irish sound is," and they hear that, and they're like, "Oh, so it's dead," and they're not gonna go and watch that. And like everybody in the scene knows reaction channels are big for up and coming artists, really big.
Yeah.
And some of the biggest reaction channels reacted to that LDK show.
Yeah. No, I hear what you're saying.
Do you
What
know
I
what I
was
mean?
saying
Like-
is though, like that risky roads is a like institution that is like original grime, and to the fact that they got picked up by them. What you're saying then is they got the chance and flopped it.
No, they didn't flop it. What Risky Roads did was seeing that there was these Irish boys and seeing that there's like over 5 million people in Ireland and go, "Oh, maybe Irish people fucked with this. We could get a good few views off this." They didn't look at them LDK boys and go, "These lads can spit."
But they went to Scotland as well and did the same thing.
Exactly, but they
The
found
Scottish
lads who
boys
could
got way
do it.
more love still.
The Scottish boys, yeah, because they found Scottish boys who could spit. Like that's it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like it's very easy to get a look when you're like I'm getting a look in battle rap a lot because I'm the only lad from the West Coast.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like people
You're
like
hard
that.
too.
What?
You're hard, man. Like,
But-
your bars kill.
Sound. But people like that. People like the league likes that I am from a place where nobody else is from. I can actually grow the scene in this place. I can attract new people to it.
Yeah. You
So
represent.
could they. They could have attracted new people to it. So that's why they got the shot. Like, it's not because they're talented, man. And there is one lad on there who I think could be sick.
Yeah.
I don't know his name. It's a thing with the big ears. No, he says it himself, man. It's one of his bars. He says he's a lad with the big ears. So, like, I'm not even slagging him on that one. He's sick. But the other two boys, they look like MCs, man.
I
Do you
can't
know what
lie, I
I mean?
did think there was two of them.
No, there could be, man. I swear there was three.
There probably was three, but I only noticed two.
He clicked it off before the last
Listen,
one.
boys.
That's why, man.
Listen, boys, we're gonna go for a break now, and if you're really feeling that offended, bell me in it, come on the show and defend yourself.
Battle me, cunt. Easy as. If you're better than beat me. Yeah.
No. After split it out.
A while back I near a plan, but I swear I'll snare the hope. Share a thought, memories and choices, let's compare and both. Get angry when I stare at this dope, this jaw soap in the mirror.
And we are back in the building. This black guy over here is TK.
Yo, he was TKB.
Yeah, I mean, he was the one making all the noise in the background, but it's calm. Brought him on the camera.
Come on.
You see, we was just talking about Cork.
Yeah, man. You're from Cork, are
Yeah,
you?
fam, that's the end, you know.
Yeah. I was living there for a little while. I was living with my father down there. Do you know the Village Hall?
Village Hall where?
On Patrick's Quay.
Yeah.
The clothes shop.
Yeah,
That's my dad's shop, man.
Same moms.
Mom's life,
Shit,
man.
come on.
That's any vintage clothes you need, man. Go to the Village Hall, Cork. That's
Promotion there.
believe me, man. Best vintage clothes in the fucking country. Fuck my grows.
I went to St. Brogan's College in Bandon, man. Yeah.
I know Bandon College because they were
Or
they're
the grammar
decent
school,
boys,
yeah.
man. Yeah, they were fucking.
Fam,
Are they a boarding school as well? Are
Yeah,
they?
they're a boarding school, fam.
Dickheads.
My friend goes, I was looking at the fees, like 7K for a year. I was like, am I dickhead, fam? And my school's taking like 108 something a year for me
Yo,
to pay
listen.
7K. I can do 7K, fam.
Yo, keep it music, man. You can't be cussing out. There's a big music scene in Cork still.
Yeah, there is.
I don't know shit about it, man.
You don't know shit about it.
No.
Like,
You didn't get involved.
basically, you only started recently. Like, I only started doing music in 2016, yeah. Like, it started with my oldest like Promzy, you know Jeronic, yeah, probably heard of him.
Yeah.
Jeronic, Promzy was probably my biggest inspiration. That guy, he told me to do music. Like, I used to be doing fucking covers of fucking different things on. I did a cover of, you know, Mr. Easy Leg over here. I did a cover of that. I'd be doing covers, posting it on Facebook, getting likes and views, getting gassed. I go again, do another one. I didn't step in the studio properly until, I don't know, still maybe early 2017, yeah. And I recorded a song, and then I listened to it. I was like, nah, it was actually kind of good, you know, but I was scared to release it, so I didn't release it. I just left
What are you
it.
scared for?
I don't. It's my first time going in the studio.
Yeah.
Like, I just let the song marinate in my fucking emails.
Also though,
Burning
when
it.
if you're not confident in something you have, man, you're not gonna release it because like that's the most important thing. You need to know what you have is sick.
Yeah.
If you don't, there's no point in releasing it because you're not gonna push it as much. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people aren't gonna like it if you don't think it's good. Why would other people if you don't care?
Still,
Do you know what I mean? Like that's so. I'd never release something that I don't like. That's why I haven't released it yet because I'm waiting.
Yeah, to be honest, like my first ever song was called Silent. Yeah, it was a drill thing. I mean, everybody's just trying to jump on their drill waves. I was like, why not, man? You get me? Then I released another song called Casanova. My two biggest songs here were Gangs and Barbies, and another one was SMP. That one got 14.1k views. So, like, I was gassy, you get me? I was happy. So yeah, like I performed at Africa Day in Cork. I'm performing in 2 weeks at CIT Africa Day. Like,
I think I saw you down in Cork last
Is it?
day, man.
Same
Yeah.
ones.
I don't know, so I'm not gonna say names, but I think so.
we at Africa Day this year.
No, this was last year.
No, yeah, I was there last year. I was performing with Jay.
I don't know who Jay
I was
is,
on
but
stage.
I think I saw you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was that long black guy jumping on stage. But yeah,
It's a small scene still.
I'll teach you other things like I haven't recorded. Well, I recorded a song like 3-4 weeks ago, but that hasn't been mixed yet, and it's not gonna be released for a bit. Apart from that, I've recorded a lot of other songs because I just haven't got the time. This computer science degree is kind of hench, you know. I can't even lie, fam.
where you in college?
What?
Were you?
Yeah, NUIG.
Smart boy.
I ain't got time. Like, I don't have time to do recording. Like, and there's no studio in Galway that's free. Like,
If there was a studio, I wouldn't go to lectures.
On my life, if there was a studio, yeah, best believe I'm repeating twice. Do you get me? Like in Cork, yeah, the studio's free because they said if people have talent, yeah, might as well come and express instead of having to pay. Cause what's the point? Not everybody has the money to pay. Do you get me? Like, it's not that I wouldn't pay for studios, that I can't find one that I think is good enough quality. Do you know what I mean? Cause I want to record. I want it mixed and mastered. Everything has to be sounding on point.
Fully.
Do you get me?
Yeah, no, you need that for releasing music.
Yeah,
You can't release something that's not like that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
To be
that's...
honest.
What the fuck are you gonna do with something that isn't properly made? What are you gonna do with it?
Yeah, your biggest critic of yourself. If you don't like your music, you're not gonna release it. Do
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's
Like,
the truth.
If I don't like my music, why would you like my music? Do you know what I mean?
There's not enough studios
It's one of
though.
them ones. There's not enough studios.
that's-
Unless you build one yourself.
Yeah.
That's the problem with Galway, though. It's the problem with the west of Ireland. Man. There's not enough of fucking anything out here. Do you know what I mean? We don't have enough sports clubs. We don't have enough community
They're
centres.
sheep, fam.
Do you know what I mean? Like we have green grass, bog, and a bit of peat, man. Do you know what I mean? Like that's what we have. Like there's fuck all, man. There's absolutely fuck all out here, and that's. I could get into pure political bullshit now, but I'm not gonna. But like,
I allow all that feeling. I don't know what I want for them still.
but nah, like it's Galway will be the best though, and I know that's for a fact because we are the most creative people in the country, man. This is
Come on.
no, but this is the home of culture. Do you know what I mean? In Ireland, it is. It's the home of immigrants. It's the home of fucking. It's a mixing pot in Galway.
Yeah.
Everybody like you. I don't understand how people can be racist in Galway.
I know why
There's
they call
too
that.
many other races in Galway to be racist.
I lie. I know why they call this guy poor now, man. This guy's come on, man.
Trust me.
Come on.
But like, do you know what I mean? Like that's why I think Galway has the biggest potential for music, and even with all other music, man. Like Galway's always been sick. Like in every other form of music, in poetry, in every form of art, man, Galway's been sick.
Yeah.
We just haven't gotten hip hop yet. That's it.
It's coming though.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Believe me, it's coming, but we haven't got it yet.
You
And
don't think so?
what?
You don't think so?
Nah, man, because when we get it, every fucking artist in Galway is going to be getting 1 million views, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's only 5 million people in this country. There's 80 million people
In other countries.
that are Irish.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's...
Right, this kid's smart, you know.
But
I know
like,
the stuff, you know.
and how many kids do you think a year leave the country and go and start new lives? They all want to listen to Irish people make music as well, man.
Yeah.
And they're like, hip hop is pop music right now. There's every fucking hit song has a verse on it.
Believe.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so there, it doesn't make sense for Ireland not to start popping off. We always do. We come a little bit late, but when we come, we're better than everybody, man.
Ireland has already popped off, you know. Like, remember that song, the Dublin x London link up?
Yeah.
Rush, JB2, and Chucks. And, like, that was one of the hardest songs I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
It was trending as well on YouTube, you know. There are 1 million views now. 1 million niggas from Ireland.
Even on Instagram, you know, like, I'm just
Yeah,
dating them.
yeah.
Now they post
pour
about,
up, you
oh,
know.
now I only listen
Fam.
to Irish drill and that.
I was scrolling through my Twitter feed, all I was seeing is, man, back your splash.
And
It's too good, man. It's too hard.
cause I'm in this battle rap shit as well. Like I'm connected to the younger vibes. That's why I'm into all this drill shit and stuff like that. But I also get to experience the opinions of all these fucking old cunts.
Yeah.
And these retards actually think that we're not gonna pop off like they didn't.
Just
Do you know what I mean? Like they don't see the fucking potential we have
I hear
right
that
now.
as well. Like, I have man on my phone, like,
They're just holding
proper hip
grudges,
hop
man.
guys, and they cannot stand the fact that drill took off like it has.
No, they hate it, man. They hate it, and then they start coming out bullshit with, why do these little black lads not have Irish accents?
I like
What the fuck do you think, man?
Nah. Like, I actually
like-
had this. I had this conversation like 2 nights ago, and I said, "Why are you bringing it racial for?"
Do you know what I mean? Like, why? What's it got to do? They have a problem with the fucking the English accents, and I have to remind them every time that's not a fucking English accent, man. That's the way they speak every day. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you're trying to sit there and say that these boys heard a bit of fucking Skepta tune and started saying fam.
Man,
Do you know
this
what I
guy's
mean?
correct, you know. It's them ones here. Nah, fella. It's them ones here.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, there are a couple lads around the place that are like that.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like your brother has the biggest Irish accent I've ever fucking seen in my life, man. And he keeps with his Irish accent. That's sound. But when you try and say that these boys are putting on fake accents,
Yeah.
when boys who know them know that they're not putting on fake accents. You were just reaching for hatred, man.
Like, I've been speaking like this from young, but I still get people asking me, "Oh, are you putting that on?" No, like this is how I speak, innit? Even in my music, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Why would people need to put on an accent to rap?
why would I change my sound for you?
It's as simple as that though. It's as simple as that though. And you're right, all these old cunts, man, who grew up on American music and never really liked the English shit to begin with.
Yeah.
And now they're saying, oh, the Irish shit is too much like the English shit, when they all have fucking American accents when they came out in the early 2000s. Like, do you know what I mean?
You know what's
like,
funny about that though? You're saying old cunts and you mean like somebody that's like 25, 30.
Oh no, I mean people in their like 30s, man. Like, well, I suppose yeah, they're not technically old. You know what I mean? They're nearly.
I think our parents' generation would support more than they would.
Oh, believe me, man. My mother fucking listens to Irish shit. Yeah, man. I put it in the car, man. My mother's bumping that shit.
Come on.
My mother fucking.
Mom's doing
Don't fucking Jolowski, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Right.
I put that in the car. Mum there, mumbling. Black cup. Like it's like. People appreciate good music no matter what fucking genre it is, as long as it's good. Like,
as long as you can vibe to it, doesn't matter.
The only thing it needs is promotion. That's the only thing the Irish scene has needed for a little while. There's no, like, people like you, or who are making radio shows and making radio shows and YouTube shows to put it out there and show young lads like us that are making music, do you know what I mean, and are trying to make a scene in this fucking country. We haven't had that for a while, and now we're starting to get it. Like shit like New Era TV and Darfuck TV. Like actual
shout out to them channels though, because they're putting a lot of people on. Like before New Era and Darfuck here, there wasn't really a platform for people to upload their music. You need just like, oh, that's your shit on
like
YouTube.
Galway had Nameless. But like that was very, I don't know how big that was outside of Galway.
But that was
Sequence and Amma and all them.
Let's not forget how early that was.
You know.
That was 2014 when I was still wearing fucking Enzo jeans and Air Max. Fucking
them high top Adidas shoes.
I was still fucking going to discos and trying to get head with a bottle of Buckfast. Like back when them boys started putting out music. Like the scene's grown so much in the last 3-4 years.
Like I said in KK's interview a couple of weeks ago, a year ago, 2,000 views was loads. Yeah. Now man are getting 60, 50. Like it's nothing to them.
I remember one tune on Nameless, man. I think it hit like 2,000 views, 3,000 views one day. And when the boys turned around to me, when the boys from the estate turned around to me, man, O'Shane just made it big, man. Watch this, watch what O'Shane's doing. Do you know what I mean? Like that's.
You see, that's why I can't. If I'm being honest with you,
yeah.
I think I'm a bit too sensible for drill. Like I can't like make it out that I think that's the greatest thing ever, because there's a few things in it that I can't quite get down with.
Yeah.
But from I'm seeing that the young Irish kids have taken that and they're doing well. They're really like them hip hop people hate that drill is the first thing to bridge the gap to the UK.
Yeah.
They can't stand that. That was
they hate the bridge is going to the UK, man. And that's understandable as well, because Irish people fucking hate Brits, man. That's like they do. Like every fucking disco you go to as a child, you're hearing up there, Celtic, like every, like, do you know what I mean? Like part of that will be fucking sectarianism in it. Yeah. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, why are you trying to relate to the Brits?
With the black Brits that the bridge was crossed with.
Exactly.
I remember to me and shit like Chucky go along and all that stuff.
if you're gonna be a fucking Republican, do it right. Do you know what I mean? If
it don't sound like how it looks, to be fair.
It's the Irish language, man. None of it sounds like it looks like. My name is Irish, man. Taig. It's spelled Tadhg.
Fam, this is Irish is the maddest thing, man. If you hear late initial Cormac at the school for a pair, just run, fam. Just the cash shit, man. I told you that.
I never even got to do that, man.
Why?
What? Why didn't I get to do it?
No. But you see how this is how, like, the three of us haven't really met before today.
No.
What are we? 32 minutes in. One thing has sparked and everybody's knowing. Everybody knows what's happening. Everybody's feeling what's happening. Everybody's gasped, but nobody will say it until you come in here.
What do you mean, man?
Mine need to support this thing and openly run with this thing, because it's moving now.
I like it.
It's fucking sick, man. It's actually sick. It's sick to see young lads that you know that have 100,000 people watching their shit. Like, that's insane, man. That's fucking like someone that you used to go on a session with when you were 15 is now getting watched by thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people. Like, that's insane. And that's, like, if you think about it, how many people do you know?
You don't even know up to 100,000, fam, you know what I mean?
Like, you probably haven't met that many people in your life personally. But these people are listening to one thing that you know's music. Just because they can relate to it.
When I started the show, I had no ideas how many views it would get. In the first episode got 500. I'm like, oh, 500, what's that? And then I thought about it, if I had these 500 people in a room,
that's a lot. That's a lot.
Man, if one of us booked a show and we sold out 500 tickets,
fam, you
$10
blessed,
each, $5 grand.
See what I mean?
That's a lot of money, man. That's a lot. Call it down.
That's
Speechless, yeah.
That's a serious all weekend. That is, man.
Listen, we're gonna go for another break. We'll play another tune and we'll be back shortly for the last part of the show.
Money come first, then the galley come after. You're not my bro, you're a bastard. Cork City where I'm from, man, I love that. Cork City where I'm from, man, I love that. See, I'm tryna make stacks, notes and peas. Pretty yada, will you come by me? Why scream, bro, when you're not my G? RBL, Cork City, my streets, yeah.